You know, I really want to get the sailboat down here from Port Orchard, but the only way to get it here is to sail it because I couldn't afford to have it trailered. I'd have to take it apart to do it. But it seems like if you had a sailboat on the river, you drop anchor and you could throw overboard some small turbine generators, little generators, to just charge your batteries while you're anchored in the river, because the river keeps on flowing, right? That just seems like a no-brainer. But getting it here, honestly, I survived running aground on the way to the boatyard to get the paint. I'm pretty sure that it's nice and solid now. I mean, I'm not a boat expert, but it seems pretty good to me. Been working on stuff a long time, so although I'm sure there's some fine tuning that I don't even know about that I probably should look into. The cables and all that good stuff. How to get tension on them, how much it should have, and all that kind of jazz. But sailing it, I gotta sail it to get it here. This is a big river. I was looking at the Columbia on Google Earth the other day and just following it at, kind of close, I don't know how high up, but above the clouds. And it goes on and on and on and on, and it's really equidistant once it gets up into Canada, and it twists and turns, and there's little towns all along it with little docks and boats. I mean, it's quite the flowing river. This is the very tail end. There's Mount Hood in the distance. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. I'm not gonna see it. I can't see it on the screen, but I might be able to see it on video if it'll focus. Don't look like it's gonna focus. Bring it on back. Bring it on back. So anyway, yeah. Sail. Again, I was thinking about it because I looked out there and I saw that sailboat was kind of sitting there. It sails down. There's some over there. Where they're sailing, but the bugs are starting to come out. I don't think I can stay out here too long. But I bet it's fairly bug free out there. Wait, where'd it go? I lost it. There you go. Getting worse. Okay, alright. Bring it on back. Good thing. To sail or not to sail? I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? You lost at sea and never make it here? That wouldn't be fun. Then again, there's, worse things that could happen. Stay in the city and find out for sure. That's what I think. I can't believe the cities are the sit-ease. It's not like the sit at ease. It's like, it's the shit-ease. The city is terrible. It seems like with the resets, it's almost as if, since the cities were already here, and they were already big, and they were already monumental built, with a lot of countryside in between, because we know there was a lot more countryside just 50 years ago than there is now. So, that goes kind of without saying that there was a lot more countryside back then, even more. But it was a lot nicer countryside. Clearly, no modern human could. Oh wait, never mind. Following the ducks, but this might have to be where I stop. The water's kind of rough today. These bodas turning up some waves. There's the I can't remember. I think it's the Sextant restaurant. It's over there. Whoa! I didn't know this thing would do that. She hold it still. Hold it still. Hold the mackerel. Better put this on something stable. Maybe I had it on the wrong setting for a while. That seemed to get right up in there. Damn. You could see someone on the deck if they were like standing out there doing sign language. Look at the hills of Portland. There's like over there is Sandy, like way down there. There's some stuff around Sandy, but then there's several hills, like dome hills. And with the underground, it seems to be everywhere. I'm starting to, really look at the little domed hill, things around here. There's like Rocky Buttes on one of them with the monastery and the old world walls and the Rocky Buttes. Obviously there was some sort of freaking castle up there. They don't build something like that for a jail for the county. We're gonna put the yard up on top of the best viewpoint around, and looking up the gorge and down over the valley both. And just we're gonna put the jail up there so the prisoners have a nice view. I mean, come on, that's ridiculous. Nobody should believe that. There's the 205 bridge. I know that was built by our civilization because my mom's husband, or I guess they weren't married, but her old man was working on that when they built it in 1980, 81, and 82. In the ancient 1980s, back when Knight Rider roamed the streets and the Dukes of Hazzard was still in reruns, at least. And then in the daytime when you skip school, you get to watch The Facts of Life and Different Strokes, of course, and Three's Company reruns, because they're always good. Especially if you're like old enough to start understanding like the little jokes and humor in it. You're like, hey. Anyway. It looks like that's interesting. It's a tusk, right? No, it's not a tusk. If it was petrified, it could say it was a tusk. Nasty. It's like I almost want to drag that home. It's awfully big. Look at that dude. You could totally make like a mask face out of that, like with some eyes right here and here. It would look like one of Rudolf Steiner's Aramons. Aramon. That's where this all folded. So yeah, I think I'm going to try and sail it. I mean, unless I get, there's a lot of room to turn around in the sound before you actually get out of the sound. It's going to take a day to get up to the actual ocean, or 2 days probably. But the sound isn't anything to play around in, because it gets choppy. And I'm barely hanging on out there. My camera's quit going, so I had to throw the laptop down underneath so it wouldn't get trashed. And Then I realized I'm not wearing a life jacket. I'm gonna have my wetsuit on, and I had to tie the rudder up, go down below, put on my wetsuit, and come back up with the boat just rocking all over as the freighter's coming. And like, I don't know if it's gonna hit me or not. Right? Up in the sound, like 8 to 10 foot waves, and the wind's blowing like 30 miles an hour. And when I finally got back out, I had to shut the engine down because it was overheating, trying to keep up with all that mess, and I'm waiting on some parts on that right now. Shit, that's right, the parts got canceled. The guy, I guess, I don't know why you take my order if you didn't have the damn thing. He's like, could they give you a refund? I'm like, sure. But anyway. Kimmy and the Jets. That's Kimmy and the Jets. I can taste it. It's starting to come down. Thanks, Uncle Sam. You're number 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Bye-bye.